And good morning, everybody. Welcome to SNSN. It is a beautiful Tuesday morning, and it's nice and cool out there. It's only 68 degrees. What do you mean, eh? Eh?
Eh,
Or you want it to be 88 degrees?
I like it warm.
It's still summertime. It's still August.
I know it's already feeling like a fall morning.
It is. Well, actually, it's felt like that the last couple of mornings.
Yeah, it has. When I leave for work at 5:20 in the morning, I need a sweater.
Yesterday, when Tina Falk came in, she had a granddaughter with her,
Mm-hmm.
and 16, 17-year-old girl. And I went to the office to get something,
Mm-hmm.
came back, she passed me in the hallway. I gotta go get a sweater because it was really cold in here for her. So anyway, I guess Kathy's not coming. I don't know.
I don't know. Don't know what's up.
Don't know. So anyway, question for you: Are you?
Wait.
Well, now it's after 9. She shows up. First it was like 8:30, then it crept up to 8:40, then 8:50. Now it's 9.
Whatever. Am I here?
No.
I am now.
um.
Oh, sorry.
You're fine.
So good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello.
Glad you could make it.
Thanks.
Oh, maybe I should turn your camera on.
I mean, if you have to.
There you go. So there's a barcode on the screen right there. If you're using your phone, it's going to be kind of difficult, but there's a QR code there that goes to this and Kathy has opened up her tumbler that she's bought, the
Oh.
Griswold tumbler.
I got it.
So there it is.
That's
So.
cool.
So if you would like to get one of those, hit the barcode, or you can go to our website, which is snsnonline.com/shop, or you just go to snsnonline.com and just click on shop. Either way, it'll get you to the same place, and you'll find the tumbler there.
And I like that it comes with the little straw cleaner.
Yeah,
I
it's
like
great
that.
back scratcher too if you need, but then don't use it as a straw cleaner.
Yeah, no.
You're so weird.
Yeah. I'm ear itcher. That'd be good for the
Oh.
ears. To get in there
And
itching
then
it.
using it for a stir. Whoa, that's kind of gross. Let's see. What do we have here for comments already this morning? Let's see. It's all Aaron. Hey, Aaron. Good morning. About time. Oh, it's Laura, too. Good morning, everyone. And Aaron says, so late.
Yeah, that's kind of Rich calls it. So my maiden name is Walden. He calls it running
Walden
on Walden
time.
time.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah,
He told me that.
it's just what I do. It's part of my charm.
Aaron says about the whole earwax thing, it just adds flavor.
Yeah, right.
I don't know if I want that flavor. It's not my favorite.
It's not your
I
favorite.
think I would just enjoy the scratching, like the itching.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
we can get in there and just.
Sarah Comfort says, good morning, Melissa.
Good morning, Sarah.
Okay, here's a question. This is totally sidebar, but it popped in there. Inquiring minds want to know. I have no idea what's going on with the old subway.
The old subway.
I have
The
no
old
idea.
Subway. Oh, the old like in Zuckerbrun's, like
yeah.
up
Yeah.
there.
Yep.
No, I'm not talking about an underground
No,
railroad,
that's what I'm like.
which is next to the helipad.
Right. That's what I thought. That's kind
It's
of
a
where you
hobo
were.
camp.
I thought that's where you were going with that. I'm like, okay. I don't know.
No idea.
You know what? We have a borough meeting tonight, and I will ask. 'Cause I don't know. Is there action going on?
Yeah,
over
the
there?
windows are all
Oh.
like pasted over and stuff.
I feel like I saw something about that recently. Now I can't remember what it was. I'll see if I can find it while we're on the show.
Let's see. Erica says good morning, and so does some guy named Rich.
Oh. Oh yeah, I didn't text him back this morning. I just saw your text. Sorry.
She just got here,
Jeez.
man. I mean,
I literally rolled.
9:02.
I rolled out of bed about 20 minutes ago.
Nice. Well, what time were you out of bed? You were up. You were awake.
I'm always
You're
up.
always up early.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't get into the shower until almost 8:30.
Really?
Wow.
You got here at 8:45.
I told you I rushed.
Holy cow.
I was quick today.
I don't think I can
Holy
do
cow.
that. That's impressive. The old subway. Did we check Griswold now? That answer might be there.
The dispensary. Jennifer says smoke shop is opening in the old Delta 8 shop, but that's adjacent to the subway. Yeah, we need another smoke shop
Another smoke shop.
right across the street from a smoke shop.
I mean, a lot of people smoke apparently. So
I don't know if I would do that. I don't think a smoke shop is going to be like putting a McDonald's next to a Burger King where you're going to bring more people to the area. I think you're just going to be cutting it, or diluting the iced tea there.
yeah. I hope they're putting a Taco Bell in the old subway. That would be amazing.
Somehow I think that's probably not going to come to
happening.
fruition. From your lips to God's ears.
Yeah. That would be nice.
Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know. I know I saw it somewhere, but I'll find out.
Mm.
So we're having a debate
Oh, okay. That should be fun.
Tuesday.
Debate Tuesday.
Debate Tuesday. A week from today.
Oh, we're having like a real debate? I thought you meant like right now.
No.
Oh, okay.
It's the 29th. It is 7:00 at night. We're going to do it right here, and it's for the candidates that are in the Republican primary.
Yeah, why don't I know this? Okay. Cool.
You didn't know that?
I did not
You
know
really
that.
honestly didn't know that.
I really didn't know that it was like set in stone. I
Yeah.
thought that date didn't work. for
Next
someone,
morning,
but
I got
okay. Okay.
Dana Bennett accepted the offer, as well as Wayne Millen the next day.
Awesome. Okay.
So
So what time? 7? Is
Huh?
that what you said? 7:00? Is that what you
Yeah.
said?
It's going to be in here in the studio or
no,
Down the
it'll-
hall.
it'll be in here.
oh, interesting.
here.
Okay.
You're charging admission.
But I'm not bringing people in.
I was going to say, where are they going to sit?
I'm not bringing
I'm
people
just
in.
gonna stand in the hallway and just peek through the door.
Is anybody else having a problem with our audio going in and out?
Well, that wouldn't be good.
No, because Aaron, sometimes if you leave and come back, that fixes it. And so far, you're the only person that said anything. Maybe it's because you're in Ohio.
What's he doing in Ohio? What is in Ohio?
Aaron, apparently.
Anything else?
Huh?
Is there anything else in Ohio?
Amish people.
Yeah.
In Ohio?
Mhm.
Pennsylvania,
Really?
Ohio.
Mhm.
Okay.
I went to visit my friend who lived near Cleveland, and there's a very, very large Amish population out there.
We saw Amish people in at the train station in New York.
Yeah, that was weird.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they had electronics.
They might have been like Mennonite, which I believe
There's some,
Yeah,
that.
Menon. Oh.
Oh my god.
Ites. Which are like a sect of Amish that embrace things a little differently.
Hold on. All right. So I'm going to see. The audio here is fine.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, yeah, Jamie just says the audio has been cutting in and out for me for over a week.
Oh.
Sometimes, yeah, Jamie just says the audio has been cutting in and out for me. I'm listening to it.
I haven't had any issues with it.
I don't know.
Mine buffers
sure.
a lot for some reason. Whenever I'm watching it on my phone, it'll
mine
buffer
does.
like every minute or so.
I
it'll
assume it's the
buffer.
Wi-Fi at work because we have horrible Wi-Fi.
I don't think so because it happens to me wherever I am, whether I'm on Wi-Fi or cell signal. It'll buffer like every couple minutes or so.
Sometimes it's, and I know people don't want to hear this, but it's your internet connection where you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter where I'm at.
Yeah.
It happens everywhere
Because
I go.
the first thing people do is, it's
yours,
It's
yeah.
your problem. It's
Yeah.
not because
Yeah, because I figured it's not happening to everybody.
right.
Mhm.
And if it is happening to 1 or 2 people, which is possible, then it's usually
Mhm.
well, it is on that end.
Mhm. Yep.
And I don't know how to fix that.
I don't either. I mean, we have business Wi-Fi at the house, so we usually have very strong, like good Wi-Fi. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I just
And-
deal with it. I just let it buffer and then continue on.
And that's what we have here.
Usually if I turn the Wi-Fi off at work,
Oh, and
and
go on to
just-
cell
and-
signal.
yeah, just go on cell. It works fine. I don't usually have issues after that.
because the cell service is better than the Wi-Fi.
Mhm.
There's
The
more
Wi-Fi is
bandwidth,
horrible.
right? So
Horrible. Well, I mean, it's servicing an entire building, plus
Right,
visitors,
right.
plus
Machines
residents,
and
Yeah.
everything.
printers,
yeah. Uh-huh.
computers. Yep.
it's like trying to get on Mohegan Sun's Wi-Fi.
Oh,
Oh,
no
yeah.
thanks.
Yeah, see what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, it's forget it.
No.
So we are going to have the debate next Tuesday, 7:00, right here at SNSN between Dana Bennett, who is the current first select person and is primarying to get on the ballot.
Mhm.
So Wayne Malin, who's actually the endorsed candidate from the Republican Town Committee. So it's gonna be a bloodbath.
No.
Bring some towels.
No.
Tuesday. Ding, 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 ding. Dana Bennett versus Wayne Malin.
Oh my gosh, you need to use that green screen for the debate. That would be great.
Put a boxing ring up. You know?
yeah.
My God. Bennett suplexes Malin over the top rope.
I think it'll be good. I'm looking forward to it. I don't think it'll be bloodbath or anything like that.
No, I
I
don't think
I
so.
think it'll be. I hope it's just a respectful, debate.
We
Just
always hope
answering
that.
some questions. That's all.
We'll see.
How long do you
Uh,
think it'll last?
The debate usually about an hour.
Oh, that's not bad.
Usually about an hour.
Okay.
Shouldn't be that. Maybe a little more. That's about it. That's
Okay.
about it. So we are. Haley, everybody's asking me. I got how are we compiling questions. So our moderator is going to be Janice Steinhagen, and if you want to suggest a question, I'm going to give you an email to send it to. You ready? And then she will go through the questions. Steinhagen, STE. What was that? Sour puss.
I'm like,
Like,
I was waiting for you to be like common spelling. No.
Smith 12 at AOL.com. No, it's Stein. STEINHAGEN 07 at AOL.com.
What?
She's a gangster.
AOL.
AOL.
Is that a legit email
It
address?
It is. Do you know who owns AOL now? Verizon. Verizon bought all their content.
Why would they
10 years
buy
ago.
AOL? Oh, 10 years ago. Even still. Are you sure?
Yes.
AOL?
I used to work for Verizon.
I know, but you don't anymore, and that has nothing to do with your email address.
They bought everything.
And they kept it going?
Mhm.
Yeah. There's a lot of people that have the AOL.
You know what
Email
you know what
address.
my email address is? Hotmail.com.
Oh, jeez.
See, it's
I
still
don't know
there.
what's worse. I do have an old AOL email that I don't use except like spam. Like if you got to like fill out one of those things at a fair or something and you need to put an email address, I always put that one. But I just thought it didn't go anywhere anymore.
Nope. It
Nope.
does.
Still,
Wow.
it still works. Trust me, I still get my email.
Holy cow!
It's owned by Outlook now, Microsoft, but
Who?
Hotmail.
Oh, well, Microsoft. That's always been Microsoft.
well,
Is
it's out. Everybody else has changed over to Outlook, where I still use Hotmail.
oh. I never would get a Hotmail because it just to me was wiggy.
I had one of those, I think, a long time ago. but-
Yeah, Hotmail.
Yeah.
No,
It's
no,
weird.
no.
It's weird. AOL. Okay. Alrighty.
It's like certain cable companies. I don't know why they have their names. Like they do. Daryl says I still get people that use netzero.com.
Oh yeah,
Oh my God.
Yeah.
my mother still has one that's snet.net.
Yeah, snet.net.
Oh my God. And it still works? Oh my God. Okay.
Daryl, of course, from the Healthy Computer, School Street, Jewett City, right next to the.
Dog groomer.
That's right. The Hair of the Dog, by the way, it's called Hair of the Dog Grooming Service, which is, what you do is you got to skip right past there, or, there's some other place, and right into the dog groomer.
Huh? Yeah. Get those
So-
back to school doggy haircuts.
Yes. What's
Those
that
are important.
What's that thing? It was back in the day. You'd hook it up to your TV.
Floby.
No,
Oh.
no, that was a haircut.
I'm
thing.
thinking of hair. Yeah, that's where
he's
I was
thinking
going
of
with that.
internet. I have no idea. I do not
It was
Hook it up
remember.
to
something
your TV.
Yeah, it was because people didn't. A lot of people didn't have computers,
Right.
so they used the internet through their television.
Really? They could do that back
Daryl, do
then?
you remember? Huh?
That seems like pretty advanced technology for back then. To hook up internet to your TV.
Well, you just hooked a phone to it.
Oh, the phone line, like
was-
the
oh, yeah.
dial up?
Yeah, we always-
dial up
we
to
always-
your TV?
Yeah.
Oh.
No,
I
I
remember that.
don't
Oh,
remember that.
Web TV. That's right.
Web TV.
Oh,
Yeah.
I do remember that. That wasn't that
didn't
long
have
ago.
that.
That wasn't during.
Melissa at webtv.com.
I don't think that was during the dial-up era.
Yeah, it
though.
was. Yeah, it was.
Dial-up, web
Yes,
TV. I
ma'am.
thought that was still like when
'Cause I
Wi-Fi
had
was
one.
first coming out.
No, well, it may have, but it was still.
But you could still use dial-up to.
It was
with
dial up. Yeah.
Oh my God, I do remember web TV. Yep. Wow.
How about Yahoo.com?
Oh yeah.
Do you know Yahoo has a lot of email servers? Ymail,
Yep.
Rocket. I think Rocket Mail is them too.
Never even heard of it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So
Interesting.
Daryl says, yeah, Web TV was during the dial-up era.
Wow.
You don't believe a damn word I say, do you?
Not usually, no.
See,
No,
that's it. Well, we're still having a debate.
it's fine. It works.
So you send the any questions that you may have
Mhm.
For the debate for the Republican primary contestants or candidates.
Is there a deadline for when those need to be sent in?
Probably Friday.
This Friday.
Yeah. Because, Janice has to sift through.
Yep.
I think we'll be lucky to get 2 questions, to be honest with you.
Okay.
So it's a Steinhagen 07, STEINHAGEN 07 at AOL.com. That's legit.
It's just bizarre.
Well, it's like the new helipad that's coming in.
Yeah.
over here.
In the subway, apparently, now that we're getting.
it's helipad at AOL.com.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Melissa's helipad. She owns it. She's
Why
going into
not?
business
Nice.
right next to the smoke shop.
Okay.
So that's going to be interesting. We haven't had a debate here in a while. Last debate we had here was Plainfield debate.
Oh.
Where there were actually 5 candidates.
Oh my God.
Yeah, every party was filled up.
I was gonna say that wasn't for a primary. That's for a general election.
It was Republican, Democrat,
Yep.
Libertarian, unaffiliated, and independent.
Wow. That must have been interesting.
It was, and Janice did that one as well. Janice also moderated a debate between Dana Bennett and Todd Babbitt. This was Dana's first time running. She's done a couple others as well.
Cool.
So it should be good. It should be good. I hope so. So. And I really hope that the people that win are the residents, so they get the answers that they need.
Mhm.
But there's not going to be a live audience here, so we're not going to be able to field questions, and we're not going to field questions live during the internet. So that way that the moderator has complete control of what's going on with the questions. But you guys have a chance to go ahead and submit questions, to the debate. I'm going to put Janice's name, Janice's email up here right now. I think that's probably a good.
Put a dinosaur next to it.
Let's see here.
I think a debate will be good as long, and I think it'll be a success if residents, learn more about each candidate. I mean,
Yeah.
that's the overall goal, is so that they can then make an informed vote on September 12th.
Yes.
Reminding everybody, that the primary is for one party in particular. So, I don't think many people understand the difference between the primary and general election. So understanding that there's going to be 2 elections.
Yeah.
So September 12th will be the primary between the 2, I guess between the 4 Republican candidates, the 2 that are endorsed and the 2 that are primarying the first selectman and the second selectman seat. So
Okay.
that election's on Tuesday, September 12th.
Right.
So it's not just between the 2 that are debating, but also between the selectmen.
Yeah, but the selectmen are not going to be debating.
They're not debating, but what I'm
No.
saying is the election will be for the first selectman and the selectman spot.
And then we
So
hope
on
to
the ballot.
have another debate later on, closer to the November election day, between whoever the Republican candidate is. If there are any other parties that have nominated candidates, and Tina Falk, which we already know has been endorsed by the Democratic Democratic Town Committee. Oops. And I found out, and I think I told you, I think we talked about this. Tina is not an independent.
No, she's unaffiliated.
She's unaffiliated. So there is a difference.
That
I
was a
didn't
big
realize.
difference.
Yeah. And Tina says that should be a party.
Unaffiliated?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, the independent would be the party if
Right,
you wanted to be
right.
part of the party. Unaffiliated just means you're literally not affiliated with any party. You're kind of just by yourself.
Gotcha.
But that makes a big difference when it comes to things like a primary. So people who are unaffiliated or independent can't vote in the primary.
Yeah.
However, if you're unaffiliated, you can change your change your registration to a party to vote in the primary if you'd like, but an independent cannot. That's my understanding.
Say it again.
If you're unaffiliated, you can change your voter registration to, say somebody wants to vote in the primary for the Republican primary. If you're unaffiliated, you can change that over to a Republican and vote in the primary. But if you're independent, you cannot.
Okay. All right. So if you look at the bottom of the screen here, it's going to give you the email address, and it's important, and a lot of folks, are like, well, I don't know if nothing's important.
Yeah.
So, but I get sick and tired of hearing, I didn't know it didn't. I don't know it didn't happen.
That's never going to change.
Oh, yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
It's never going to change.
The day after the primary, people will be saying, I didn't know anything about it.
Yeah.
What's a
You mean there was a
primary? What do you
primary
mean?
yesterday?
What?
What?
What's a primary?
I didn't get to vote.
There were more people. We have 2 elections. What?
I'm a libertarian. Why didn't I vote in the Republican primary?
Yeah, exactly.
You don't vote in the Republican primary if you're not a Republican.
Mm-hmm.
But I still think it's really, it's important and useful for, even though people do not, if they're not a part of the Republican Party at all, to still watch it, because one of those candidates are going
Right.
to be
Right.
Mm-hmm.
the Republican candidate for
Correct.
selectman.
Right.
Jen says unaffiliated voters can change their party up to the day before the primary. If you are enrolled in a party and wish to switch, there is a 90-day cooling off period before you can vote in your new party's primary.
Right.
Interesting.
So unaffiliated, you can take your voter registration, go online, change it over to Republican if you wish to, so
But
you
you
can
can't
vote in the
vote.
primary. Yeah, as unaffiliated, you can vote.
Okay.
You can vote if you're unaffiliated because you're not in a party. But if you're independent, then you're switching from one party to another party. So that's the 90-day cooling off period. If you're
Okay.
unaffiliated, you're not in a party. So you're just literally going from
You're
nothing
joining a party,
right, to a
basically.
party. Exactly. And you can do that up until whatever she said the day before or something.
Independent voters are affiliated with a party.
Yep. Yeah, independent is a party. It's considered its own party. So we have Republican, Democrat, Independent. Those are three separate parties.
Daryl says, so could she debate in this coming one? What are you talking about, Daryl?
Yeah, so the debate will be between Dana Bennett and Wayne Malin next
Yes.
Tuesday.
Just those two.
And then in the general election debate will be Tina Falk and whoever wins the primary on September 12th.
So there was a question that came up a couple days ago, I guess, maybe, where there seems the word nepotism comes up a lot,
Okay.
with and has for years, especially with like people, with that work for the Board of Education. There are a lot of teachers that are related. Like Erin, right?
she's
she was
related to
So I don't think I don't think there are any relations now, but like she was related to the assistant to the
she's related to Sue Rourke.
Sue Rourke, yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't. There's nothing like that going on now. I guess the question is has anybody talked about the fact that Tina and Todd, because for years, they were, she is the senior center coordinator or director, and Todd was the first selectman.
Right.
Did we hear anything about that?
Oh yeah, that was talked about. It was questioned, but I don't think anything official or anything, but people, but from what I can remember when that was the case, Todd would recuse himself when there were any decisions.
Same thing with Tina. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. They were both, I saw it happen. They were very good about that.
Mm-hmm.
They were part of discussions, but as far as decisions and motions and things like that, they recused themselves. So, I think when there's, I guess a conflict of interest or a perceived conflict of interest, I think as long as, you run the business with some integrity and ethically and, do it the right way, I don't think there really would be a conflict of interest.
I've never seen a conflict of interest really in this town when it comes to married couples, serving on different boards, in this town. I don't think there's going to be any difference between, with like say Mary Beth
right
and Wayne.
Yeah,
they're both professionals and they're both. So I just think we're in a little town. There are going to be people, they're going to be husband and wives, going to be husbands and wives and cousins and nephews and
sisters,
mother-in-laws,
and absolutely,
that are going to be on these boards. We got to just stop.
And and the people that
we're lucky to have these people anyway.
Well, and that's what I was just going to say. So anybody who who has a concern about conflicts of interest between people being on different boards, if you don't like it, then get out and volunteer and be on the board. And the more people we have, the less chance we have of having family members, on different boards. But there's such a small pool of people that are volunteering for these things that if we didn't have these people on all these boards, we would have empty seats.
Exactly.
We wouldn't have these boards running. There's and there are several instances of like Board of Finance, with Board of Ed. Several
Stu Norman, Gail Rook Norman.
Right. Yep. And there's
I've never seen a problem there.
No, same again. We
but nobody talks about that.
No. And then there's also the Pulaski's. Yvonne is on Board of Ed and Tom is on Board of Finance. But again, I think if anything, you're going to kind of go the other direction to make it obvious that there's no nepotism or, favoring,
Yeah.
anything, because you don't want it to appear that way. So if anything, I think they'd go more in the opposite direction just to show that there isn't.
Yeah. I mean, Wayne Malin and Mary Beth, I mean, let's say Wayne does move on, and let's say he does become first selectman. So what?
Yeah,
we're lucky to have these people run.
Yeah, and I mean the first selectman position, from what I've seen firsthand, there really isn't a lot of interaction directly between first selectman and board of ed. It usually either goes to the superintendent. I mean, they're kind of their own.
They're on their own entity.
Yeah, I mean, board of ed they kind of do their thing. And unless there's some kind of issue, or if there's a finance issue, that's being dealt with by the finance director, not necessarily through the first selectman.
Right.
So there really isn't a lot of direct
direct contact,
Yeah.
direct communication.
right. Yeah, exactly.
Dana Bennett and Dave Bennett.
Yeah. He's on P and Z.
P&Z. So what?
Right. Exactly.
We're lucky to have.
right.
Like Dave doesn't get paid.
Mm-mm.
He's a volunteer on a board.
Right.
So
Yep.
I mean, the town is, instead of talking about, complaining, I think we should be thanking them
Mhm.
for
volunteering yourself.
volunteering to begin with,
Mhm.
right?
Yep.
So
And Alex, if we have a bigger pool of people to fill these spots, then you won't see a lot of those connections and families being on separate boards. But people have to get out there and get involved, and that's they're willing to complain about it, but then when you say step up and fill one of those spots, oh well, no, I don't want to do that. I just want to say that I don't think it's right that they're on
Yep.
it. Well,
Right.
then
That's
do it
never going to
yourself.
change. It's
Yeah.
always going to stay the same.
oh, you're right. And it's just a fact of life,
Mm-hmm.
and Grizzled now is always going to be bogus.
Can I? Griswold now is like my guilty pleasure. I actually enjoy Griswold now. I really do.
Hi,
Because
I'm Kathy Waslick. And when I'm feeling naughty, I grab some dark chocolates. They melt in my mouth, and then I flip my phone to Grizzled Now. Oh, all of those wonderful posts about where's my cat?
What are the oil prices?
What are the oil prices? Why is cable out right now? Why can't I watch TV?
Or what about the latest ones? It's after the 4th of July. Why are people still shooting off fireworks?
Okay, that's annoying.
Oh.
I love it. I love it. Shoot them off.
So do what
Go
I
for it.
do. I just go to freaking sleep.
Samantha was telling me yesterday or the day before that there was a lady that she works with that apparently is a Griswold resident, and she or whatever, and or a lady that she worked with at Old Navy that was a Griswold resident, because she said to her, "Are you related to Melissa?" And she looks at me, and I was like, "What?" And she goes, "Yeah, you don't know her." And I'm like, "Well, then how does she know me?" She goes, "Because she says she always sees you on Griswold Now."
Hi, I'm Melissa, and my guilty pleasure is to surf Grizzled Now whenever possible. Why? Because I need just to feel just a little dirty.
I need the drama sometimes. Sometimes I'm bored and I need the drama.
But when you post though, like your
God.
posts are always like factual. Like you don't post like the drama.
No,
you don't
no,
play
no.
into it. Whenever
I was
see
just gonna
you
say,
post,
like,
it's
I
always,
don't-
like actual.
I try
information.
not to post if I can like help it. I try to avoid
I'm the same
posting
way.
unless like I need to, like if I have a question specifically,
Yep.
or if I see like blatant like misinformation,
Same
I
here.
have to say something.
Yep.
That's just me. I'm just
Yeah,
stupid
no,
like that.
I'm the same way. I try not to, because it's so easy to get wrapped up in like, your the keyboard war, and you can get very
Yeah.
in it if you let yourself. Because you can go back and forth and you're thinking,
Yeah.
I'll tell
I
him.
know.
Blah, 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 blah,
Because
you
and I
know.
have seen some ridiculous,
Oh yeah.
ridiculous posts. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
I don't know where people get their information from.
I-
I don't know if
that's
they're
the
reading
one
it on
thing-
the back of their cereal box or
Right.
what.
That's the one thing that I truly would love to respond to a lot of those
Yeah.
people and just be like, where did you get
If
that?
I don't know the answer, I'm not going to post.
Right.
I stay out of it.
Yep.
But then
so-
it's like, oh my God.
And some of the things are so just outlandish that
Yeah.
you're like, how, where did you see that?
Where
hear
did you get that
that?
information
You
from?
think-
Oh my
yeah.
Lord.
Mhm. Are we
So-
boring you?
No. I was
Are you
just
checking your
reading
AOL
something.
account?
Yeah. I'm getting on MySpace.
Oh my God.
Tom!
MySpace.
Tom was my first friend
Right?
on
Too.
MySpace.
With his, thumbs
Yeah.
up.
Chris says, people actually get their information from Bigfoot.
His name's Daryl.
His name's Daryl. Let's see. Here's a comment from Jen that I kind of accidentally skipped over. This goes back into the whole nepotism
Mhm.
chat we had. People that are invested in their communities are typically drawn to others that are similarly whatever. They think alike, and it's not uncommon for couples and families to you ever have those words you, no matter what you do, you
It
just
just
can't
doesn't-
pronounce
yep.
it. It's like
Yep.
and the tongue just goes that way and you need to go that way. And families to be very involved in different groups. Case in point, Rich and Kathy Waslick.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You guys are in different things.
Yeah.
You're very involved in stuff.
Yeah. Yeah,
So-
we are.
I'm coming at it from a standpoint where I volunteer a lot of time. When the kids were growing up, I volunteered a ton of time at the school.
Mhm.
And even now I still coach voluntarily.
Yep.
And people always have something to complain about or something to say,
Coaching
why are
is
you
so
doing it this way? Or
hard.
why don't you do something else? Or, or there's PTOs, there's so many parent committees that you can get involved in. And
Mhm.
if you want to help me, please feel free to volunteer to
Yeah.
help out the team somehow.
Mhm.
But never happens.
And that's the
They
one
just
thing.
want to complain
Yeah.
for the sake of complaining.
Yeah, and that's I always say too. I know everyone's busy. Everyone is busy. Nowadays, it seems like people our technology was supposed to make things easier, but I
No.
feel like technology just complicated everything and made us more busy. But you can volunteer and do just something. It doesn't. You
Mhm.
don't have to take over the whole thing or take on the
Right,
entire
right, right.
organization. You can volunteer for any one of these boards or coaching or firehouse or
Sure.
borough or whatever it is. And you can say, hey, listen, I can dedicate 2 hours a month to this. I'll type up minutes for you. I
Right.
will file stuff. I will whatever. I mean, there's little
do a
things
little
that
dance.
and every little bit helps, because what that does is it takes that piece off of someone else's plate that's already doing a million things. So, if you think you don't have the time to volunteer, I get it. Trust me, because you have the time. You can find an
Yeah.
hour to a month,
Mhm.
to
You
dedicate
can do
to
anything,
helping.
if you really want
Exactly.
to, and it's really within you to do that, then
Yep.
you'll find the time.
And the one thing I will caution though, and this
It's
Just-
addicting.
person, yeah, it sucks you in.
Mm.
My gosh, I joined both of us, Rich and and it was Rich's. I blame him.
I remember telling Rich when we were up there, I said, you should run for something.
Rich, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
and
yeah.
then, boom.
Yeah.
Here we are.
Uh-huh. And that's
Welcome.
what happened. We joined the RTC because I didn't know anything. I wasn't into politics, nothing. I didn't know any of it. Joined it, and next thing I know, we just joined it 3 years ago, maybe.
And then you became parade float girl.
And then, yep, yep, yeah. Those are fun.
Hi, I'm Kathy, and I ride on different parade floats, mainly from the Republican Town Committee.
We have so much fun on those.
I eat dark chocolates. You like dark chocolate? I don't even
I
know.
love dark
See,
chocolate.
I don't even know. That was just a guess.
Love dark chocolate. But yeah, it can suck you in. So if you're one of those people that likes to be involved in that sort of
Yeah.
thing, just caution to that. Set your limits, set your boundaries. Nope, I have 2 hours a month and leave it at that. Otherwise you will be sucked in. But yeah, there's always something you can do to help.
There are seats available now on
Yeah.
different boards.
Yep.
Melissa.
I'm good.
There's 4 job
But I'm not one
openings.
that complains all the time.
Yeah, but no. You also volunteer your time for Griswold Middle School cheer.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Coaching's hard. I coached basketball. Oh my God, that's a brutal volunteering spot.
Yeah. It takes a lot of time. It really does.
It does. But yeah, in addition to the open boards and things, you can see that on the website. But when I was on there yesterday, it showed that there's 4 job openings also for Griswold.
So
in town
one an
hall.
assessor.
I think one's an assessor. I don't remember what the others were, but I think there were 4.
Mhm.
Like paying like actual jobs.
Money.
Yeah. Not volunteer, but actual like jobs.
I hear a registrar pays $17 an hour.
Jerk.
Sorry, Jen. Sorry, Cindy, if you're
Wow.
listening to.
Is
Anyway,
it worth?
You can't apply for that though, can you?
No, that's an elected position. I don't like
I've been waiting to zing that one in there, just because.
I just wonder with something like that.
And if you don't punch a clock, it pays 0.
Yeah, I don't know how many hours, the registrar of voters puts in. I know obviously around election time they're busy, along with the town clerk and all that. But I mean, $17 an hour. My son's 18 and making more than that.
Yeah.
So, and I don't know. And now with another election, now with the primary coming up, that's even more hours and more time and more, everything, basically take the general election and, almost double it. It's not as big, but it's still the same amount of work has to go into it to prepare it. So it's a lot.
So Aaron says, I could be an assessor. You need an appraiser license for that. So, Aaron,
The one in Ohio?
the one in Ohio, why don't you just pick up and move here?
I'm gonna say, I don't know if that's a remote job.
What's keeping you there?
Yeah. Why?
Yeah, it's not remote.
Why are you in Ohio?
Because
What's there?
I don't know.
That's what I'm asking. Why is he in Ohio?
That's where he lives.
I know why.
That's like probably where he grew up. I know his dad's there.
So how did he know about us? Like, how does he
It
know?
was me.
Oh, he knows you.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I was wondering what the connection was. Like, he was just scrolling like Griswold Now for no reason from
No.
Ohio, and like, hey, I want to check out this SNSN. Live.
I hear they suck. Anyway, Aaron says family and corn.
Family and corn.
Corn.
We have corn
Corn?
here.
Huh?
We have corn here.
No, we have porn here.
No, well, I mean, but we do have corn as well. We do have corn. All sorts of corn. Indian corn, popcorn, yellow corn. I mean, you name it, we've got it.
Hi, I'm Kathy Waslick. And one of my guilty pleasures is to surf cornhub.com. That's right, Cornhub.
Corn hub.
Mhm.
So we have the 4 job openings: assessor, starting compensation at almost 63 a year. So that's not too bad. Actually, I think that's even more than the first selectman.
It is.
That is more than the first selectman. Okay. Public works maintainer, driver, assistant to the director of parks, Ryan's assistant that he got approved. Well, it just got approved in the budget. I don't, according
No, I
to
mean,
I
this,
thought it was going to be Mike Morton.
I was going to say,
thought
that's
that
what
was
I
a
thought too. I
done
thought
deal.
he had somebody.
I don't know. Maybe this is a different position. It says assistant to the director of parks. Well, the one that got approved in the budget was like another part-time person, not an assistant, right? Or
No,
was
I
it an
believe it was
assistant?
not.
It was
Yeah.
an
I thought they
assistant.
approved a full-time
They
assistant.
have 2 full-time positions there, Ryan and whoever.
Okay.
I thought it was Mike
I
Morton.
was, yeah.
Okay.
We were under the impression that he already had somebody in mind for that position.
Yeah,
They just didn't have the money allocated for it.
right.
And they did. Now they do.
Yeah. No, so yeah, full-time position, 35 hours a week. Yeah, I don't know. It's on here.
Huh.
And
Ryan's been
then-
on vacation for like the last 6
I
months.
know.
So
Yeah, they're in
we don't
Florida,
know.
hell, living it up.
Yeah. Celebrating their
them.
anniversary.
Yep.
He
Good for
works
them.
hard.
Yeah,
He
he
deserves that vacation. I hope he's enjoying every.
He's finally
you
in the
can
last
get.
couple of years learned to step away.
Mm.
oh,
know
like
what I
take
mean?
time for himself.
No,
and
not even
that
just
sort of
that.
thing.
I mean, during the day,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
like when his day's over, I've noticed now his day's over.
Yeah, that's as it should be.
Right, but it
It's
bled
hard. I know.
over.
Yep, of
Because
course.
he's got that dedication
Yep.
factor
Right.
going
Yep.
on.
And also at the youth center, they're looking for Griswold Youth Center staff
That's a good
for like
for the high school
teenagers.
kids.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good job for them.
Yep. So this is all on, and that pays minimum wage. So this is all on the Griswold website.
Yep.
For open positions.
So here's one of those positions that's not paid.
Mhm.
You know that, and there is a opening on our board of finance.
Right.
Okay, so a couple of years ago, maybe 4 years ago now, 3, 4, well, anyway, there was a person that was on the board, and was he the chair, Brian Baker, at the time?
I don't remember.
I remember Scott Davis before
Right.
Alex.
I think Brian
That would
was
have
the
been 4
chair
years
for a
ago.
short period
Okay.
of time. I know he was vice chair or co-chair at one point, vice chair. But anyway, he sold his house and they left Griswold, so he went ahead and left the board.
Mhm.
So then that left an opening on the board. It's a 7-person board. They had 6, 3 Republicans, 3 Democrats, right? So they needed to get somebody, so the Board of Finance just a few days ago had a vote on who they were going to add onto the Board of Finance. They can vote another member on to take the balance of Alex Greslak's term.
Right, for the remainder of his
remainder
term. So
of the
until,
term.
yeah,
And
and elections are in November. So until that.
Let's see. I don't think he was running this year.
Who's that?
Alex, I don't think he was running this year. Actually.
Oh, the year that you're referring to a few years ago?
So whoever comes on is going to take. I thought it was listed in here.
I don't know what you're looking at.
I'm looking at the minutes.
Oh, from the special meeting?
Yes.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So I think now it goes to Board of Selectmen, yes?
It does.
Yeah,
It
tonight.
does. So you know how that's going.
Is it on the agenda tonight?
I didn't look. Well, anyway, whatever. Yeah, it just says vacant term of Alex Greslak, which was seconded by Scott Davis.
Yep.
Yeah. So the Republicans nominated Rob Hamill,
Mhm.
and the Democrats voted or nominated Dr. Mark DePonte.
Mhm.
Just like it did. See, now this is the thing that really it's like, okay, let's talk party lines.
Mhm.
So it was 3-3. They voted a couple of times. Deadlocked. So now it goes to the Board of Selectmen.
Yep.
So you know what's going to happen.
Well, I
It's going to be Rob Hamill. You got
unless
2 Republicans
well-
on the Board of Selectmen.
right. However, I mean, there's always a possibility too that the Board of Selectmen comes up with. I mean, there could be other Republicans that
Comes up with
maybe.
their own candidate.
Yeah, I mean, Rob's running for Board of Finance
Yep.
now. He'll be on the November ballot.
But so is Dr. DePonte.
Right. Yep. So,
They might both get on the board anyway.
right, exactly. So I think, there may be another person that's put up. I don't know. I mean, that is a possibility.
Oh, it is a
It doesn't
possibility.
have to be, if we're talking, party lines, it wouldn't have to be Rob Hamill just because he was the one put up during the Board of Finance. The Board of Selectmen may have someone else in mind that they want to put up for these few months. I don't know.
And then Jennifer said, or they could choose not to appoint anyone since the election is so close.
They could.
Mhm.
That's correct.
Oh, come on. Well, number one, if you lived here, you wouldn't be saying that.
Ooh,
Said Mike,
what's
the
that?
first selectman, and I'm
Who
like
said that?
Chris Anderson. He's from
Oh.
Alabama.
Okay.
You
Oh
know?
yeah, he's the chicken trucker.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes.
No, that'll never happen. I've had people ask me before.
Yeah, I don't know if
Or Board of Selectmen. I've had different. I'm like,
I don't know if
No.
I would.
I wouldn't.
I
No.
feel like I don't know enough. I feel like I don't know enough to be in those positions at
Well,
this
you know
point.
Melissa.
No.
Hi, I'm Melissa. My guilty pleasure is I like to run for different offices in the town of Griswold.
And know nothing about any of them.
Right. And that's what I
And
feel like.
apparently
I feel like
neither
I don't
does
know.
anybody else.
And it's funny because I'm on, a couple of these things here and there, and I feel like I'm an imposter. Like I have imposter syndrome. Like I don't belong here.
Yeah,
I don't know what I'm doing.
Aaron
Why-
says
why
Mike
am I-
for county judge,
Bailiff.
dog catcher. We don't even have a dog.
We don't even have that
We don't
anymore.
even have
Seacog.
animal- Seacog, yeah. Griswold used to have animal control.
Yeah,
But
not
we
anymore.
took that out of the budget.
Yep.
And let's see here. Okay, then Kathy for first selectman.
Oh, geez. I don't know about that.
See?
Yeah. Ugh. No,
Yeah,
yeah. And not
no.
only that, the pay, no.
Right.
Because I would have to quit my current job, and that's not happening. I make decent money. I'm not gonna let that go to go and make $50,000.
I'm thinking you make right around what a registrar makes.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure.
Sure.
Hi, I'm Kathy, and I'm looking for a new job.
Yeah, no, I have enough right now. I'm looking at the agenda for tonight's Board of Selectmen, and filling the Board of Finance seat is not on here unless they plan to add an agenda item under new business, or maybe
Which
under
they can do.
right, or under any other business, that may come before the board. They may add that, but right now it's not on the agenda for tonight's meeting. There is on here though resignation of Sarah Seifert from Rec Commission. So it looks like there'll be an opening maybe on the Rec Commission.
Yep.
Is that that's not elected, right? That's appointed. Okay. So if anyone's looking to volunteer and you want to be involved,
I was
in-
on that board.
I know, but you had too much leeway, so you had to.
I was able to do anything I wanted. Hi, I'm Mike, and I have a lot of leeway.
So it looks like if you're looking to volunteer, it looks like there'll be an opening on the Rec Commission coming up. That would be kind of a fun one, I think, to do. Like recreation, that's fun.
Yeah, they plan
Yeah.
a lot
You
of
know,
town events.
Right. Yeah. Yep. Carnivals, parades, helping Ryan
It's a
out.
lot different than you think.
Yeah.
It's a lot different than you think. It's fun.
Yeah.
I loved going
That's what I'm
to the
saying. I think it would
meetings.
be.
And so there's some really nice people on that board, and
Mhm.
people that are really concerned. But it's not exactly what you might think about, and it's not just that. It's, let's say, sensory playgrounds.
Yep.
Try to plan stuff like that.
Yep.
What's going to happen with the skate park?
Mm-hmm.
Different events, sure, but
Yeah.
signage in different places.
Right.
It's everything.
Recreation. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's all of
It's
it.
everything.
Mhm.
It's not just, hey, look, what are you doing?
Let's
for
plan a
Spooktober?
carnival. Yeah.
Let's get wrestling back. Which Melissa enjoyed, even though she doesn't like wrestling.
Oh. She's like, yep, sure. I enjoyed it.
No,
Yeah.
did you? Did you or did you not enjoy?
No,
the
I
wrestling show?
enjoyed myself. We had a good time. No, I'm not into wrestling. I'm not into all that. But
Yeah.
it was fun going to the event
Brother.
and watching the athleticism of what was
Yeah.
actually going on
And they were
in front
funny.
of me. Yeah. They put on a very good show.
Hi, I'm Melissa, and I like buff men in tights.
Please.
Buff men
There
in
weren't too many
tights.
buff men in tights. Let's be honest.
And I was not one of them.
Buff men in singlets.
Well, there were singlets. So let's just kind of review about the debate on the 29th between Dana Bennett and Wayne Malin, the primary candidates for the Republican Town Committee, who's going to be on the Republican ballot for selectman in the town of Griswold. If you have any questions, you can see it going across your screen right now. Send it to Janice Steinhagen, who is going to be our moderator, steinhagen07@aol.com. I will tell you this. If the questions that are submitted are at all seemingly biased, they will get tossed. They will get tossed.
Mhm.
So we want to talk about issues, not personal vendettas or anything like that. That has no place in this debate whatsoever. And Janice will filter that. And she's done it before, and she will do it again. She's good. I mean, I have complete faith in Janice. She's done many debates for us
Yep.
in the past and has done a wonderful job. And everyone on all sides have always commended her. So
Good. Yep. I mean, the purpose of the debate is to learn more about the
yes,
candidates and what their thoughts are on running and what they want to do for the town and the residents and all of that. The questions need to pertain to that.
So Larry Boston puts a comment here about a question. don't give them to me. I don't want to know the
Larry
questions.
Boss. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know who that is. Okay.
Yeah, send them to that email address that is on the screen. It's coming by right now. It'll just
He
you wanna
probably
send it
thinks
to
it's
Janice.
he probably thinks it's a fake email address.
No, it's it's not.
Freaking AOL. I think I'm going to create one for a Gmail for her and just send it to her and say, listen, here's your new email address. Please use this moving forward.
Right.
AOL just seems so like I wouldn't be emailing an AOL address if I didn't know for sure that it was
Yeah.
legit. I would think it was some kind of like scam or some weird
it's
something
real.
like it wasn't legit.
It's real.
It's real. The other thing is that we appreciate your support here at SNSN. One way you can support us is there's that lovely grizzled football tumbler. Look at that. Not one person has scanned that code today. It's got the schedule for, look, Kathy has one.
I bought one.
Here, you can take a look.
It's got the schedule right on it.
Put it right up to the camera there.
See it?
Yep. And if you flip it around, you'll see the total schedule for the 2023 season is right there.
And it's big. Like, I mean, everyone knows
Yeah.
it's good size.
It's
This
a
is
20-ounce
gallon
tumbler.
jug. Yep.
And it comes with a metal stainless steel straw and cleaner.
And an earwax remover. Oh, excuse me. And an earwax remover.
Yeah, so we care about hygiene.
See?
See, look at that. So, I mean, think about it. I mean, if you take one of these tumblers and you go to the football games or any football games, if you have any kid or anything to in youth sports, or it's going to be cold. It's going to be cold. That's usually it's football. It's outside.
Mhm.
You know, it's not arena football around
It's
here.
freezing.
It's freezing.
Freezing.
Maybe.
And that's why the Booster Club is selling stadium seats.
Oh, nice.
Are they?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah.
Like selling them or you can rent it out for games?
No, I think they're selling them as for a fundraiser. They're selling the stadium seats.
That's cool. That's a good fundraiser.
For the you mean for the 5 home games?
Yep.
How much are those?
I don't remember. Let me look.
If Jamie's on, she might know.
Jamie was on earlier.
That's a good idea. They could rent them out too. They could rent out like other one, like sell some and then rent them out
Yeah.
for games.
Like,
Oh, that's a good
You
idea.
could rent them out like timeshare.
Yeah.
All right, Jamie is there. 25 bucks. Now,
25.
Oh,
25 bucks. Is that for the entire season or for one game?
well, that would be for the seat, right?
Available
Stadium
at
seat.
home football and volleyball games.
So you can wow. So it's like buying like
That's cool.
boys and
Yep.
girls soccer will also be on the turf field.
Lacrosse,
Lacrosse will be out there.
football,
Football,
and
track
that's
and field.
track and field, and that's for high school and youth sports.
All right, so she says
All I
the
know is
seat-
those metal seats are cold in the winter.
Then get it. So you know what? Hey, get a tumbler. 50 bucks, you get a seat and a tumbler.
And then you can
And then
maybe
you'll be all
stop
ready.
and grab some Baileys for your coffee on the way to the game.
You ever drink Bailey's from a shoe? That's a
Now,
different
where are
thing.
you? What
Oh,
page are you on?
Greg.
Griswold Booster Club on Facebook?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, that is awesome. So yeah, the seat is yours for the. Now, how do you market? Do you? Because then you get some gnarly guy. That's my seat. You're gonna have to have ushers. I think you need people walking around selling popcorn in them stands. Popcorn here. Ice cold.
I don't know. I don't know if you just buy the.
Aren't you just buying
I
the
think
seat?
you buy it for
It's
yourself.
yours.
You keep
You
it.
take it. It's yours.
Oh, I'm thinking it is.
No,
You're buying a place where you're sitting
Oh,
like a box seat.
no, 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 no.
You're buying
Like-
you're
like
buying
reserving a
those-
seat?
Those padded seats with the little arms.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, this looks like I don't know what kind of stadium seat this is, but it looks like it comes in like a
I know
little
which one it is.
bag, a little pouch
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, it's
Like a
different.
kangaroo.
Yeah, like it
Mhm.
looks different than what I
Cool.
was picturing. But
Yeah.
yeah, those metal bleachers get cold.
You're cold. I spent a lot of
They
years
get
sitting on those damn
cold.
bleachers.
Yeah.
It was
So-
cold.
How fun would that be if they had people running around, like vendors, right? Selling, ice cold beer here.
Right.
For a
Yeah.
high school game,
Yeah.
you Bud, give me a bud.
But yeah, I mean popcorn.
yeah.
You
They
get
should
like
have
the
the
movie
popcorn and
candy. You know,
coffees.
drinks. Yes, coffees.
Hot coffee
chocolate.
here.
Yep.
Hot coffee.
Yeah, they could go through like once a quarter or something, and until like the third quarter, and I think that'd be a great idea.
You know what's funny about those tumblers is that Paul Lash said, "You're gonna sell a bunch of those," and I went, "No, this is Griswold.
I'm
I'm selling 2."
I'm really surprised because I thought for sure
I am
people
too.
would be
I
all over it.
really did too. I don't know. It's just I don't get it. I don't understand. So yeah. I said, and I did. I said nope.
You did. I know
2.
from I remember. Yeah.
I said 2 or 3. I said I think was the number.
And how many you got sold so far?
2.
Okay. So you've reached your goal. So
Yeah.
congratulations.
Yeah. That's why I'm not getting it made in advance
Yeah.
because I get stuck with them. And
Yeah.
but it's I think it's one of the coolest things that we've ever sold out of.
I love that the schedule's on it.
Yeah.
That
was my idea, kid.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I love that.
So my friend Peggy went
Mhm.
ahead and she actually designed it. Wasn't even designed in this state,
Designed in Utah. right?
Utah. So, yeah, that's it. All right, Paul Lash will be back tomorrow, and we will see you
It's
tomorrow.
already 10 o'clock.
It is 10 o'clock.
Mm.
Wow.
It is 10 o'clock. Have a great day, everybody. Don't forget to send your questions into Janice Steinhagen, who the moderator is for the debate. And Aaron says on time tomorrow, and I said, "Yep, we'll be on Walton time."
No, because I'm
Um,
not here tomorrow.
We're all on Walton time now. It's like time travel. So Steinhagen 07 STEINHAGEN 07 at AOL.com. It's a real email address. Make sure they are respectful and to the point questions and not anything that could be considered biased towards your candidate. So anyway, have a great day, everyone. We'll see you once again tomorrow right here.